Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are discussing Mr. Resetti and the role he could play in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So Mr. Resetti is a very cranky, easily annoyed special character that has been in Animal Crossing since the original. He's always played the same role, monitoring save files across the globe from the Reset Surveillance Center deep underground. You encounter Mr. Resetti in most games by resetting your console and effectively leaving the game without saving. Sometimes this could be because the batteries died, other times it was because for some reason you forgot to save. I've even heard rumours of people doing it on purpose. Crazy. Anyway, once you return to the game after a reset, you're greeted with a very angry and frustrated Mr. Resetti and an extremely lengthy conversation about why saving is important and why resetting will result in loss of data. Really, he's a kind mole though, who just doesn't want you to lose progress, so we can't be too harsh on him. In later games such as Animal Crossing New Leaf, his attitude is less aggressive, but he still talks for ages as a deterrent to try and put you off resetting. Anyway, there are other ways to visit him in previous games, such as through smashing rocks and finding a secret entrance to their Reset Surveillance Center, or by building a public works project so you can freely come and go as you please, so it's pretty neat. Unfortunately, this will not be the case for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Mr. Resetti and presumably his brother Don Resetti appear to have been forced to retire. It was confirmed some time back that Animal Crossing New Horizons will make use of the Nintendo Switch's autosave function as a way to reduce cheating and exploiting in-game features, which means it's likely impossible to reset the game, as when you do, it will just load up an autosave from a few seconds before, unlike previous games where you could effectively lose hours of progress. In an interview, Goku, the lead developer of New Horizons, said, "I think this will be a positive thing for the player because in New Horizons you can stop playing in the middle of your game and it will still save." She then went on to say, "But unfortunately, because there's no necessity to reset the game or reset button on Switch, Mr. Resetti had a hard time. He was laid off from his position." Which of course is very sad news. The good news is Goku went on to say, "We also believe that Mr. Resetti is looking for a new job after his layoff, so please look forward to that." Of course, confirming Mr. Resetti will in fact return to New Horizons, likely playing a new role which is a first for the franchise. The question is, what role will he play? Well, given that these guys are moles and New Horizons is all about crafting and constructing, it's possible these retired moles could be in charge of building larger items and buildings around the island. After all, we know we have to construct bridges at some point in the game, so it makes sense that these guys could fill this role and assist with the construction. I think it would be really cool if we saw these guys wandering around with construction materials while the bridges were being made. Of course, we still have no idea how to reach the upper levels of the island either, as we've seen no ramps of any kind, so there's a chance Mr. Resetti and Don could be hired to dig out the cliff face and install a ramp. Another theory is that there will be caves somewhere on the island, and Mr. Resetti and his brother would be the go-to characters to expand this area. I love this idea and I think it would suit New Horizons perfectly, but I'm not convinced this is something we'll see. So yeah, although Mr. Resetti has officially retired, he is confirmed for New Horizons and will return with a new role. But what do you think he'll do on the New Horizons island? Let us know in the comments and let's discuss some theories about these cranky moles. Anyway, for now that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters, you guys rock. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, and of course if you got this far in the video, please comment Resetti, just to let me know you did, that would be super awesome. And please be sure to include if you like the idea of the autosave feature and what you think Mr. Resetti will bring to the game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.